Hey guys, and welcome back to Building with Whip. Today is episode 92. Last episode, we got these awesome windmills built up. We're trying to go with like a new style of windmill for our little oasis area right here along our river. And I really like them. I think they turned out really cool. I had a lot of fun building them. I think they're different, and I think it's just like enough of a variety that they make sense in like a desert area. Because I didn't want to do like a water mill, because I feel like this river isn't running very quickly, especially because it turns into a lake right here. Then beyond that, like the normal windmill blades would look really out of place being in a desert environment. So it's like, why have those? And yeah, we needed some sort of windmill, and that's kind of what we came up with, and I thought it turned out really cool. Anyways, what we're going to be working on today is the walls going from here all the way down. I'm hoping to that corner. The reason for that is that I want to do just this smaller space here because I think it'll help us kind of get a better idea of what we want things to be looking like, and kind of get a general idea of what the shape is going to be. So that's the plan for now, is to just go ahead and tackle this area, get the idea for the walls down and things like that. I have a small general idea of what I want to do. I don't know if I quite want to build up this tower right here yet or not, because I have no idea what I want to do for the gatehouse. But overall, the wall in general, I got a decent idea for. Nope, my bed is still down here. That's right, I never moved that. So we're gonna go ahead and just start with the walls and maybe do like the base of where the gatehouse, because I want to have like the base design for all the towers to be the same. And I have a design for a tower in mind for kind of something like a larger, thicker version of those guys. I really like that red strip and then the space and then another red strip. So I want to do that for sure, but beyond that, I'm not really sure what I want to do with the whole overall shape of it. Okay, so anyways, being back up here though, the way these guys are going to work is we're going to actually go ahead and have the interior is only going to be 3 by 3 instead of 5 by 5. So the outside area, that 5 wide area, that's not a pick. The 5 wide area we're actually going to be using for a little bit of detail bits. God, why do I keep trying to go to that one? I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and clear all these guys out just on the side for now to get that space in here. And for these areas, I don't quite know what we're going to do, but what we want to do here is count up on these guys. Let's see. I'm thinking we're going to start with bam and bam, and then we want to get rid of you and throw that guy right there. And then in the middle, I want to kind of create like these little designs to help mob-proof the area and add a little bit of depth along the base as well, so it's not just a flat and then a big thick wall going up. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and bam, 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 bam. I think we want to bring this up to 5, so we're at 4 right here. And then we'll go ahead and add on one more. And then these guys are pretty much going to come boop, boop, all the way up to the top of that. And like that. And there we kind of got that cool little design going on. And then here in the middle, we're pretty much just going to go ahead and bring in bam and bam. And I want to come back in and throw a banner in there on the front gates at least, so we kind of know that this is papyrus. So we're going to throw in our blue papyrus banner on there. I just don't have any on me right now, so that's why we haven't. Then boom, 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 and boom right there, bringing that guy all the way up. And actually, I will do that later on. To start the wall, we're going to do something a little bit different. I want to go ahead and incorporate red sandstone in a little bit lower along the wall, so we have that extra bit of detail going on. So these guys on the sides and the center, I want to go ahead and add 3 right here so it can kind of stick up higher into the air. And so the side ones are pretty much going to go up there, and then our middle one's going to go up a little bit higher than that. But I don't know what we're going to do in this section for the gatehouse. We're going to leave that for now. This guy, though, we're actually going to make sure that it's all brought up to this next level and add a little bit of a platform into this little part of it. So we can go ahead, and that should be right there. That should be high enough. And like this, we can go ahead and bring them up. And let me fill in this wall real quick. All right, so those walls are in now, and now we can go ahead and move on to the next little thing right here. Let me go ahead and grab some buttons, and we're gonna go ahead and just kind of throw them in right there and there, just for that extra little bit of detail. I'm pretty sure I went ahead and did that little design on our backside as well, but no, I did not. Okay, so the difference back here, which we're gonna deal with later, for now we'll just leave it kind of as is and kind of do our basic shape right here to it. But what we're going to do on the back, actually right here, is this is where our doorway is going to be coming in. There's our pickaxe. And yeah, so our door is going to be coming into there. So we're going to need to turn this into a little bit of a platform so we can get up into the guardhouse itself. And then it should be looking pretty good. So what we can do back here, though, is these guys are actually going to be going back another one. So we're going to go ahead and have some stairs. Then right through here, we're actually going to have that guy right like that. And then bam. And this is where the whole thing starts to come up. So right here, we're going to go ahead and in this area, right, bam, 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 right there. And let me see and make sure we're measuring this out right. I was thinking right along this level, we start to have our roof, or not a roof, but a rampart area coming together so we can keep everything pretty easy going and smooth. And then we kind of have these little segments that lead up right like this. Then these guys back here are actually going to be a little bit farther back, so it looks like it's overhanging a bit more. I wanted to go with a shorter wall design than we have had previously in the other areas, just because I feel like the ones we did there were so large and resource intensive that I just wanted to avoid it, more or less, you know, to save on some resources and all that good stuff. So we're going to come in right here and then go like that, grab our trapdoor, and I'm thinking like that would look pretty cool. That could be pretty, I feel like, no, I definitely made this one too short. Because I remember I made a little mock-up design of this, and I'm trying to remember how I did it, but I definitely remember doing like bam, bam, and then having those being stairs. So this whole thing goes up one right here. So, and which means that guy goes up one, which means that all that stuff in there needs to go up one. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, welcome back. So I went ahead and did a little bit more work just to move us forward and give you guys the end kind of design right here, because I really felt like I wasn't able to speak correctly there at the beginning, so I was like, let's just go get it done. So this is kind of what the wall looks like here with that massive step back right here. Then you can see it really coming back out over the top. I know it looks like a defender could probably like hide right here and be like, haha, they can't get me, look, but they can't do anything from there either. But I like the shape of this. I like the design so far. I think it's going to be something worth pursuing going forwards. I know these areas are a little flat, but I planned on doing little designs with like either vines or banners or things like that just to spruce them up and add like, we're going to add like dead bushes and things along the edge. Then up here with one of our last ender pearls, we can go ahead and jump up to the top right there. Good thing we made that. Right here, this is how the top is going to be looking. So we have this little 2 wide oak plank pathway that's going to go right down the middle here. We're using some trapdoors, so it kind of gives you a little bit of a lip so you can lift up and look out a little bit more easily. I know this is really high, but it's something that a defender could easily stand behind, and I like that idea of it. I know it's not very super realistic because it'd be like, I can't really shoot out over this. Look at me. You could shoot out there. You could crouch down and shoot out one of the lower ones, but over the top, unless you're like throwing something, lobbing it over your head, couldn't really do much. And the back here, since it's the inside, I didn't want to do this full big thing again, so I wanted to leave it kind of short and make it a little bit more lopsided, especially with how tall this area right here is going to be, which is kind of a problem. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of bring these guys all the way up here, and that should be okay right there. And then we can go ahead and do like this as well. So I want to show you guys what we're going through here. It's going to be really similar to what we did on the front side. But this side right here, we're going to actually go ahead and probably just bring the sandstone straight up for quite a while, just to kind of make it easier on ourselves instead of pushing ourselves and trying to force something into the zone that really doesn't need to be here and be super detailed. So we can kind of just go ahead and do this on the inside and make it look cool. And this side for sure, we're going to have vines in the end going down it and all these extra detail bits. And right here, I wanted to go ahead and just kind of do a smooth sandstone, just to break it up a little bit more. So it's not totally smooth faced as we put in a smooth sandstone. I swear it makes sense, guys. Just something like that. Just kind of dotted along this whole way right here. I think it'll be fine. I think I like the red color on the outside, and these towers will be much bigger. I don't really know how often we're going to do towers, if it'll be like every 7 segments or something like that. That might be a good number to start at and just kind of plot out how many are going to be in here. But that's pretty much what we're at right now, guys. Let me go ahead and time lapse this out, get these going all the way down to the far end so we can have something cool to check out and look at and be able to move a little bit farther forward and get some cool stuff going here, I hope. So I will see you guys on the other side of this here time lapse. All right, guys, welcome back to post time-lapse time and finished wall. So it's been quite a while, I'll be honest. Work has been really crazy. Like I said before, I'm really loving it, and we're way deep in the water right here. But it's a massive time commitment compared to what I've had. So yeah, we're gonna see how quickly we can get these episodes out and basically just release them as we finish them. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be how it's going for the next little while, so I hope that's okay with you guys. But yeah, we might do some smaller projects, get those in there too, and do like kind of like last episode, we did both windmills. I think we'll probably just bring it down to do one windmill, then next up we'll do some other stuff, and then later on, if I have free time, I'll just add in the second one, for example, stuff like that. But yeah, so we got this whole wall here going all the way down this way, and I like the curve that we got going on it. I like the red strip of color that we have through here. I know that our banner is this light blue one, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense having a red strip going through there. But also we're using a lot of the red sandstone on, I don't know, maybe a giant palace right over there, right there, that guy. Yeah. So that's why I was okay doing the red in here. So earlier in the video, I talked to you guys through how we made that thing and how we got that all set up. So more or less, I've made the identical copy of it right over here. Let me grab a rocket real quick, because I never seem to have those on my hotbar. And we're gonna go ahead and work on building this guy up as we land on the trees right here, and it should be pretty good. So pretty much how we're gonna do this is, I am very low on sandstone. Let me see, we wanna bring that guy down. We want those guys, we want those guys. We don't have space for those guys. We want them right there. Chicken in the offhand, because that's where it needs to stay. We do need the banners, because we're gonna do a lot of banners on the outside of this. And then we need you. And we're gonna need you. We're gonna actually need a lot more of you. So let's go and just do something like that. Should be enough for now. And we can go ahead and basically we're gonna throw a window right in here. And it's just gonna be oak fences, and then we're gonna do a trapdoor and a trapdoor, and those guys are just gonna sit right like there. So it looks like a little window frame almost. Then up here we're gonna do this, bam, bam. And we do an upside down stair right there. And then there, we're gonna go ahead and bring in a banner. So it's kind of hanging down over, getting a little bit of our logo in here almost. That's kind of the idea behind it. So on these corners, to make it look a little bit more formidable, we're bringing our smooth sandstone all the way up here, and that's gonna bug the crap out of me if I keep having to do it that way. So there we go, 1, then 2, and then we skip 1, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw another one in right here, but off this guy, we're actually gonna go ahead and throw some upside down stairs out of it, then do another smooth sandstone on top of this, then we're gonna do stair, 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 and stair, and this is gonna turn into another platform going all the way up here. We can basically just fill in like this. We're gonna do a strip of red sandstone right up here. So let me go ahead and get all these other sides cut up here, and I'll be back with you guys. All right, guys, welcome back. So we got this whole lower area pretty much in place. I don't know what I want to do on there. Besides, I know I want to be adding in a banner. So let's go ahead and jump up here real quick. We're kind of throwing a banner on each side. We're just kind of right in that little spot. Do we get one over there? We did. We still got to figure out what we're going to do to block off this space. Something tells me we're literally just going to break you and just go like that. And then we'll go like that. That looks like a good way of doing it. It's going to be fine. So we got this nice little inside area right here. You can't really see out of those guys too much. We'll probably send a ladder going straight up that to get up to the upper floor. But let's go ahead and get up to that upper floor, the good old new, not old-fashioned way of using an elytra. And let's see if we can land this guy without falling into the cracks. And look at that, perfect landing. So what we're gonna do to start up here is go ahead and add a loop around like this with our, whatever this is called, smooth sandstone. There we go, that's the word of it. That's how long it's been since I played Minecraft. I don't know what the block is called. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and grab all of our red sandstone. We're gonna do on top of every single stair. Nice little red sandstone guy right like that. Going all the way around here, just real quick. And then on all the corners, we're gonna go ahead and take upside down stairs and basically just create these little curve shapes. Then right in here, we're gonna do upside down stairs as well. So it's just gonna create these cool little effects in here. It's gonna give us kind of a more of a rounded look up on this top part. I really got a lot of inspiration from this from Age of Empires 2. I know I've been saying that a lot recently in these episodes. Hey, look, that's where the windmill came from too. Haha. But yeah, I really like the way that they do their Persian stuff, like the desert people, all those things. I know it's a stupidly old game, but they do a good job of it. So, you know, don't fix what ain't broke, right? Right? That's how it goes. That's the old saying. So right here we want to do that. Then we want to go ahead and bring in our oak slabs and fill this in just for an area to stand right here. Then on top of this, so it doesn't look flat and ugly, we're gonna go ahead and grab some sandstone slabs, like boom and boom and boom, and stairs and all that good stuff, and they're gonna go like that. And then behind each of those, we're gonna go ahead and throw in another one of these polished guys, so just kind of dotting them down, going around like that, just doing that nice little count, then bam, bam, sandstone slabs, and doing this on all 4 sides. Look at that. It's like it's symmetrical or something, except it's not at the bottom. Woohoo! Fancy, fancy. Okay, here. We want to get super fancy and bring in the regular sandstone. Oh, I know, guys. Super fancy, regular sandstone. And then we're going to do that. Then, after that point, we want to go ahead and bring our smooth sandstone in here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up another few more of these guys. And we're going to start pillaring up on these corner blocks right here. Before we do that, though, I want to go ahead and get this stuff organized here a little bit. We're going to need more oak fences. We're going to need some good old buttons. We're going to go bam, bam, bam. So we're creating a little area for, say, like a guard to stand in or something. And kind of the lookout to stand in their highest point of the tower to be watching around the area from. And I think it's a good height. I think it'll look pretty cool. Then from these, we're going to go bam, and bam, and this is going to be 3 high, and then you're going to do a button, and it's going to look something like that. Then you can go ahead and start adding in our little cool arches right here. Oh, I know, it's getting tricky. Then go an arch right there, and like that. Then these other 2 sides, I know, they're going to be the exact same because it's symmetrical. And we're going to go ahead, I think I'm just like in I think I'm at the point where I'm so tired that I'm blabbing and saying random words. And it's like at the point where I'm almost trying to be funny, but I know I'm not funny, so I'm not even going to try and do much more, but I'm just going to keep blabbing and laughing at my own jokes. I feel like that's been a common theme in the videos for the last little while. Blabbing and laughing at my own jokes. Nice. Okay, so for this next part, though, we want to go ahead and get our red sandstone stairs and take them and do them upside down going around this whole thing. And it should look pretty cool. I think we have enough of them on here. I really hope we have enough. It's going to be close. And we probably are 1 short, and that's going to be a really massive pain in the butt. Or are we perfect? Nope, we are 1 short. Let me go get that last one because it's going to bug me. Also, I forgot to mention it. You know, I've been complaining about lag all the time recently, being in Papyrus. I decided to take down all these item frames per suggestion by I'm Dark Diamond. I was going to say Damon. It's Diamond. Over in the Discord channel. It's just, he gets MVP of this episode. Thank you so much, dude, for the suggestion of getting rid of the item frames on the chests. That those might be causing the lag. And oh man, my frames went from 20 back up to 70. And I'm so happy. And I'm too low. Oh, we're good. We're fine. So back into groove. Then we're going to go ahead and go like this and grab our slabs and do every other one. It's pretty common trend with this stuff. Every other block. But yeah, right like this, and it should look pretty freaking cool. Then that'll allow us to go ahead and bring these guys back in here, and we're gonna pretty much just finish off the top bit of this with some extra little detail bits. And here, I was gonna grab some wooden trapdoors, but we don't have a whole lot of them. Let's go ahead and make a few more. We got a bunch of oak, so let's just turn that all into the trapdoory goodness. And then we wanna grab these guys, and we're pretty much just gonna place them right along here, so that it's not a spawnable area and it has kind of a different texture than the other stuff, and we can hang some lights down below and things like that. Then here, I know, bringing it back, every other one, we're gonna go all the way around, and we're almost out of that good stuff. Let's go and make some more, and then bam and bam. And here, you're gonna do stair, stair, stair. That's the wrong way. So these stairs are basically trying to make it look like a little bit of a crown, is kind of what it looks like to me. I don't really know. And then on these points, we're going to go ahead and just throw sandstone slabs right like this. And to top it all off, that should be good. Let's go ahead and take a looky back at this guy, and I'm hoping it looks pretty cool. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I really like that. I think that's a good one. I think that is a keeper. Maybe right underneath that, we go ahead and throw in a trapdoor or something. That could look kind of cool. You know what, guys? let me go ahead and get the rest of these like ladders and stuff in there so it's all finished up and good, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, it's gonna be time to end this video off. I still haven't figured out how I want to be getting up to the top of this guy, just kind of for how we get on top of the wall. We'll figure that out. We got some time for that. We got that kind of little entrance right there on that. It could be kind of fun to have them only at certain points on the walls instead of every single tower, but I don't know. We gotta end this video off though, so thank you guys so much for watching. And before we do that though, I want to give a big shout out to I'm Dark Diamond. He has a YouTube channel, he's in the Discord, and he's been pretty helpful with trying to fix a bunch of things that I've had questions about, or just general things I've been concerned about for Minecraft. He's kind of a know-it-all guy from what it seems like, and he helped our frames a lot in this area. You can see we're actually back up to almost 30 right here, but if you look at that entity count, there's like 390, 400 entities right on there, and if we look this way, look at our frames. They go back up into the hundreds. We're at 150 right here. But looking that way, we're at 20. So it's because all the item frames were in there. I think I mentioned that earlier in this video. But anyways, guys, go show him some love. I'll leave a link down to his channel in the description so you guys can go check him out, because he helped me out a lot. So I'd be really happy if you guys went and checked out his stuff too. I know he's about to hit a new big milestone on his channel, so make sure you guys go subscribe there. Anyways, guys, please hit that like button if you did enjoy watching the walls here. More of a time-lapse video today, which I had a lot of fun doing. And I will see you guys in the next episode, so I'll catch you on the flip side.